Whoa, fuck. That's large. Hello. It's Rousey from the Two Beards Wrexham podcast. Coming to you live with a local pundit. So we got some news to talk about. We'll talk about some news, probably wait for some people to come in. Josh is going to be joining us soon. So what do we want to talk about? People, put it in the chat. Let us know, particularly if it's got to do with Elliot Lee and his manly appendages. You could ring a bell with that thing. But there is one guy with a size almost as big as Elliot Lee's, and that's the local pundit. That's Josh, who has told me to open the show. So here I am opening the show. Got no fucking clue what I'm doing. I'm just going with it. I bet you he's just sitting back there having a good old chuckle. Welsh techie, mate. Here he comes. Dude, that was atrocious, man.
So good. Shoot the rehearsal. That's what we do here. What's going on? I just woke up. I literally just woke up. You woke me up.
I'm getting ready to go to bed soon.
Oh man.
How are you, mate?
I'm good. Welcome and thanks for coming in, man. And thanks. You know how we go. We shoot the rehearsal. He's like, "Oh, what do you do?" I'm like, "Well, you're gonna open the show." He's like, No. You can trust me. Of course I do.
Live is so, I don't know how you do lives, man. They're so hard to do, but yeah, I don't think I've got it in me to do lives. But hey, I tried. So let me know how I did.
10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I always say you didn't die, you didn't pass out, that I know of. And we're here. We're live. So it's awesome. Good to have you in, man. But good. Yeah, Rousey from half of the Two Beards. So we've yeah. Sorry, good. It's a little bit of a delay.
Adrian will join us one day.
Yes. Open invitation, as always. Open invitation. And by the way, welcome back.
Yeah. Just hook up a time with him.
Yeah, let's go. Welcome back. I know you guys took a couple weeks off. I'm glad to hear you back. I'm going to listen to your podcast as soon as we get out of here. I go for my morning walk, and that is a must listen. Go subscribe to the Two Beards Wrexham AFC podcast from down under. The two boys, the best it. It's crikey good. Fresh off it.
Fresh episode just released tonight. So.
Well, it's gone 7:07 here in the morning, and we have some breaking news. And as you can see on the thumbnail, it says "room for one more?" ? Wrexham latest news is that the Parkinson has submitted his squad list, and he was one heavy, now he's one light. And that those two guys, which I thought it'd be one or the other, it's Bolton and Boyle that miss out. What say you?
Interesting. A defender and a Stonewall defender, and obviously Bolton is, neither here nor there. Hasn't really been a world shaker. Mm-hmm. So I guess to be expected on that front. Yeah. But I do wonder, they've been injured for a long bloody time. I wonder what's actually going on with them. Hey. You can't. There's no information anywhere about what injuries they're sustaining. So I got no idea on this one, but it's to be expected. We leave room for one more. Not that spot can really be filled, but I guess if we need to bring in Boyle as another defender, then we can bring him in still. Yeah. But yeah, what do you think?
Well, I as you said, I was just reading his quotes here in the leader. And yes, he did after submitting to Scholars. He says, Parkinson said, "I told the club we've initially named the 21 players. We've obviously named Luke Bolton, or we have not named Luke Bolton or Billy Boyle at this stage because both are still recovering from injuries. We're going to assess them, assess that as we go along." I mean, that's kind of cryptic. My thought is you're right. They're obviously not fit. What's going on behind there? We saw Billy for what, 45 minutes? Bolton less than this year? Bolton made it like 12 minutes.
Yeah, he hasn't been on very much.
Yeah.
But when he did come on, he was better than Billy Waters, so we can't go
He was better than Billy Waters. Although, isn't Billy Waters like cracking him in for? He's got like 19 goals or something crazy. Like, or am I making that up?
What's interesting? Every single striker made the list.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so we got seven strikers on that list.
Let me see.
Now,
Smith, Rod, Ollie, Jack, Mullen, and who's and I'm missing one. That's 5 at least I could see. Fletcher,
J-Rod.
6. Yeah, yeah. Unbelievable. But what do I think?
Yeah,
I think I wasn't expecting 2, not 1, but if he's leaving space, because Parkinson is clever like that. For maybe a free agent, which I couldn't ask me to name a free agent out there that I know of that would come in. I don't know, but I kind of feel bad for Bolton though, in my opinion, because he seems like he has a little bit about him. He just can't get an opportunity.
How do you feel about Palmer still being on the list?
I've had soul searching. I've done soul searching. You go through the stage of grief in certain ways, and I don't know. Do you? Well, I have some inside, but I'm not gonna. I thought he would go, and I'm surprised he's here. But will we use him? Probably not as much as we are. I mean, there's just too many. There's too many. I don't know. There's too much there for him to let go. He plays a lot, and Parkinson's going to use him in certain spots like that. Our defensive striker, What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've defended him somewhat. There were a couple games there where he really wasn't that good, but I mean, he's been a stalwart of the club. He has been with us from the start. He's done a lot for the club, but I do think his ego is probably a little bit on the. I think that's probably what rubs people up the wrong way a little bit. But
yeah,
I mean, you can't fault the job he's done, and he stepped up to League One. He carried us all the way through to December and the New Year's stretch. So, I think job done. So he'll probably play maybe more of a bit part. I don't know.
Job done. It's like there's the bench, my friend. You think he can make the bench in a full if everyone's fit? Do you think he makes our league bench?
Depends if Elliot Lee's on the bench or not.
WWE.
I mean, his balls alone will take up the whole bench. So come on,
yeah, he's like 1.5 players at this point. I love your obsession.
He's got a baseball bat. When I saw that, and I'm referring to, there's a post I did on X. So head over to my X, give Two Beards a look, and you'll see it. You just couldn't not see it. Like, I wasn't even looking for it, and I saw it. So, gosh, you've got to give the man some credit, right? I mean, you would know.
I've heard rumors. Yeah, please, go give Two Beards a follow on there. But the better point is the apology. Your follow-up apology on X.
That wasn't me. That was Adrian.
Oh, that was Abe. Okay.
That was Adrian apologizing. I was like, what are you doing? I just sent him a message, and I'm just like, what are you doing apologizing? He's like, dude, do you know how many people have seen this post? Something like 20,000. I was like, holy shit. Okay.
I love your obsession. Well, barring nothing, barring Big L does, I'll call him Big L or WWE after he tore that guy down the other day and we scored a goal. Barring him not losing any appendages, do you think that Palmer makes the bench, or you think he's just set for the Jimmy Bag of Donuts Cup?
I think we'll probably see him on the bench here and there. But I mean, when you look at it now, Marriott's a better striker. You can't put Stephen Fletcher, in as a seat warmer. He's got to be on the bench. Sam Smith is too good of a player, and we paid too much for him not to start. And J-Rod is just got too much experience. Those, I think, will be our 4 strikers moving forward. And then maybe Mullen as a third option.
Yeah.
Who did I
the
miss?
Mullen thing, the shin issue. What do you make of this? I mean, Mullen's going to miss out too. I think. I don't know if that shin is a made up story, but it's. I mean, was he going to move on? Who knows?
I don't know. I mean, I think he signed for another 2 years, so maybe not. But I don't. I mean, given current form, you've got to give it to those 4, and then maybe have a third option on the bench. But then you're going to be without a defender or another attacking mid. So, it's a good problem to have. We're getting some good quality through the door now, and I'd like to see what Parky does. Cannot call it, but I would dare say it's got to center around Sam Smith and J-Rod.
Oh yeah,
Big L, 6'4". Is that what's between his legs?
I can't. It just woke
maybe Paul Mullen. Maybe Paul Mullen accidentally did a sliding tackle in training on Elliot Lee and accidentally went in between the legs, and that's where the shin accident came from. You don't mess with that thing.
Yeah,
you don't mess with that thing.
The advert was pretty cool. I got to give them that. I mean, listen, they're very clever and sounds like they had a lot of fun. Max was on Men in Blazers with Raj talking about. They said Fletch was exhausted for picking up Big L. I'm like, well, yeah, of course he was. Of course he was. But he could have just put up the kickstand. He would have been better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was just like, did you see did you see Macca in the background just having none of it, just doing some shadow boxing as well?
Yeah. He's like, you guys, I don't need this. He's like, I don't need this. I just rolled my car. I don't care. Oh, by the way, Christine says, great job, Rousey. And John, our secret Wrexham supporter who pretends to like Birmingham City or in the mud, says, good afternoon, nice distraction. And then Glenda Bursey says, Josh, what has Parky said in the past that would make you think he's lying about Mull's shit? I never said lying, Glenda. I just said that maybe they pulled him out because they might have thought he was going to go and they didn't want to risk him. I didn't say lying. I would never say that. Just there are versions of the truth is what that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. You follow me on that, or am I making stuff up as usual?
The people love drama, man. People love drama, and I've heard a lot of rumors around, like Palmer refusing to train, or Mullen going to Port Vale. That was never on the cards. I just think that Parky just plays his cards close to his chest and doesn't really talk too much about injuries unless it's to like lead a live or something like that. But I would love him to be a little bit more open and let us know what's going on. But I understand there's probably tactical reasons behind that as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think we'll see very much of Mullen anymore, to be fair. Yeah, he hasn't put the performances together that would support him starting over, someone like Sam Smith or J-Rod, who I spoke about in the podcast as with the last game against Crawley, when we decided to attack. And I've got to make sure I emphasize that when we decided to attack,
which is rare.
It was fucking quick. It was quick and decisive, and the passes were crisp, and it looked amazing. If we do more of that, we're in for a really, really interesting finish to the season, I reckon.
I really like the squad.
But yeah, I don't think lying
like
about a shin.
No. Okay. I really so you didn't think he was lying about it. I never said lying, Glenda. If I said lying, you tell me. I'd said just not being honest. How's that? But I really like the squad. I like what we did. I gave this an 8.5. If we had moved certain players on that shall not be named Palmer, I would have gave it a 9.5. But I think we did really good. And leaving room, why would you? If I think, by the way, going back to this too, Luke and Billy Boyle, they might maybe Billy Boyle's new hair has hurt the rest of his body, weighing his knees down. I don't know. But keeping something open, keeping your options open, still maybe dating out there, we can go grab something. It's very interesting. But I like what we have with the squad so far. And up front, if we play the way, like you just said, we keep going on the offensive foot, I'm really digging it. Also, too, Aaron, my computer's gonna die. This is what happens when Rousey's like, Josh, get on now. I need to talk. Who's this Australian guy obsessed with Big L's junk?
Oh, he knows me, old Aaron. He knows me very well. And hey, I got to be obsessed with something because I ain't seen mine in like God knows how many years. So, yeah,
you were a swimmer forever.
I got to, I got to live vicariously through someone.
Yeah. By the way, I did listen to 2 pods ago.
May as well be Elliot.
Billy, sorry, I think there's a bit of delay from down under. I did listen to 2 pods ago. You did remove you did go full Brazilian on top.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Yeah, I gotta give it a bit of a trim back down to the skin, but yeah, just decided to get rid of it because I was going bald anyway. Just instead of wasting my money going to Turkey and getting a hair transplant, I figured, just own it, just go with it and see what happens. And I like it.
Looks good.
I like it very much.
I'm not too far behind
here
you,
to
bro.
Stay. So
yeah.
Nah, you still got plenty of hair there. Plenty. That's the Italian in you.
Yeah, that's the Italian. Chris says, I don't know. It kind of feels like
you'll probably find if you did one of those. I think you'll probably find if you did one of those 23andMes, you'll probably have a decent amount of Italian in you.
Yeah, 100%. Brian Loop says, good morning, all. What's going on, Brian? I like your thumbnail, by the way. And John Merrill says, of course I like Wrexham. I like all small clubs like Newport and Wrexham. Oh, man. And one more here from him, too. He's just throwing.
Is Rousey going to apologize on behalf of all Australians for Ken again? When did I do that?
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. You were so done. You called out an unnamed Ken and for all apologies.
Oh, that was him. Yeah, that's right. When he was saying Mendy should start over over McLean, and I'm just like, no. No, just that's not happening. Yes. It was, hey, look, thinking outside the box. You gotta like it. Just, I don't know. Not Mendy over McLean. No.
Well, he went for it last night on the show. Yeah, there is a bit of delay. Sorry, we'll work through that. He did say last night on his Footy Tip show that he really wants Mendy to play in the Wednesday game. So I don't know what Ken's spinning a yarn there.
Yeah. So what? He's doubling down.
He doubled down on it. Yeah. Told Aaron that live.
Okay. Righto. All right. Well, then I really do apologize on behalf of all Australians because that's just none of us. He's the one person, and luckily he's tucked away in the far north Queensland, I think. Yeah, he can stay there. keep his opinions over
there. Nice lettuce, Josh. What's going on, Steve Barton? Are we replacing Ken? Hell no. We need Ken. We need Ken to give us the hot takes that don't make any sense. Just like me. Okay. What is going on?
There is a hell of a delay. The Wednesday game is on Tuesday. Well, it's Wednesday for me, so it's actually Wednesday morning for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
there we go. Here's what we'll do. We'll work through the delay. I'll pause so he can hear it, and then we can get. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Rousey, you can call out Canada's own show called The Local Kendit.
Fuck, I'll call out anyone. If anyone knows me by now, I've got no shame, and I've got no problem calling out anyone, even if it's a fellow Aussie.
Mm-hmm.
So I will gladly do that just for shits and giggles. It just makes life more fun.
It is fun. All right, so yeah, we're working through that for the delay. Another article here that I wanted to bring up. Parkinson was talking about the window, making 3 signings in the window. Obviously, we had the list come out today, but he said that he's glad the window is shut. So here it is. We did bring in Sam Smith and J Rod, who I really like. He said the window is really difficult. Talking about the January transfer window. This is Parkinson here. Supporters don't understand the work that myself, Sean Harvey, Michael Williams, and Les Reed, Humphrey Carr put in. A lot of people have worked hard to bring the right players in what we've got. I'm very pleased with the business we've done and the great additions. We brought in 2 quality young players, Sam and Ryan. Oh, we always forget about Ryan. And obviously the experience of Jay, which gives us great quality at the top of the pitch. So we got to be pleased. One last thing here. You can see there's a lot. There's a different feeling. I felt it going into the Crawley game, said the boss. We brought in 3 players and over the window. We've had a good window, and the window is now shut. Everyone knows that they stand with this group and which way it's going, and everything can finish well. Do you think, he said, I'm pleased with the window too. Do you think, I mean, I like that. I'm pleased with the window. Do you think we could have done one more in if we knew that we were possibly going to leave a space open?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. By the way, that was extremely well read, man. That was extremely well read. You should read me a bedtime story tonight before I go to bed. I'll get a copy of 50 Shades of Grey, and you can just we'll Zoom each other, and you can just read me 50 Shades of Grey before I go to bed, right? That's some quality reading.
No problem. I'm in. Well,
the new one you wanted me on your show.
I know. Of course it is. The new one is Akatar, A Court of Thorn and Roses, that the Mrs. Producer Ann's been reading. So that's the next one. It's just FYI. But going on there, I mean, he gives a lot of credit out there with the team. We did move out AJ and 40 and thing. I thought we had a good window, but he seems pleased. Do you think we have enough to go up automatically? Or do you think we're still looking at playoffs?
Oh, no, we're still automatic, dude. It's us and Birmingham. It's always going to be Wickham going through some changes. We got to be careful of Huddersfield, but they've had a bit of a stumble. Yeah, I think it's going to be. We've got experience in this too. It's going to be Birmingham and Wrexham going up, 100% and certain on that.
I agree with you. I think we've had second, and I know people like. I'm not giving up the league yet. I don't want to give up the league. I think Birmingham City are, just flat out say they're the best. They're the best team consistently in this league. They lost 2 games at home, but I don't want to just anoint them. If we do that, we're giving up. And I don't know if you watched the show yesterday. I was like, Parkinson needs to go back to the team and tell them to watch. The Last Dance. About the Bulls, be Phil Parkinson, be great, allow yourselves to be great. And I think if we have that mentality, if we use that, I think we can go and chase them down. I'm not saying we're to win, we could definitely chase them down.
Oh yeah, and you know what? It doesn't matter either way because we've got Elliot Lee, so fuck Birmingham.
Love Elliot Lee. He's got to be much happier playing back in the middle of the field.
Oh, he doesn't he look so much better that last game, and even the game, the trophy game when he came on in his normal position, he just looked so much better, and he scored. He scored twice in a row now. So yeah, it just goes to show: don't play him out of position.
Parkinson must have really, Mullen must have really fell out of favor with him, or there's other things going on to be continuously putting Big L up there. So, but he does look a lot happier. He is going to score goals for us. We need it.
Maybe Mullen's had this shin problem for longer than what we actually know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which is
Shin
why
problem.
he hasn't started him.
Yeah, back problem. People are saying Stockport is
Dude,
going to
if it's
be
like shins, if it's like shin splints or something, I had shin splints when I was in, when I was in my elite sport phase, not my fat ass phase. And shin splints can ruin the whole season.
Yeah.
You can be stuck with shin splints for like a while before it even gets better. So, it could be something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He could be with that for quite some time because he came back too quick and his body's just like, nah, fuck this.
Well, shin splints and plantar fasciitis, those are the ones that are just like, it'll hobble you, it's not fun. John Merrill says you might as well give up the league, Josh. It'll make it easier when you get to the end of the season and you need to get over the disappointment. He's just coming in hot.
Yeah, John, but we've got Elliot Lee, mate, so fucking jog on. Doesn't matter if we come first or second. As long as we get there and we have Elliot Lee, go, woo. Don't you tell me that any fucking Birmingham player has a bigger dick than Elliot Lee. This is bad.
John says, don't go in on it. Raymond Blood, I don't know. A buddy of mine said Mullen's dad had a argument with Parky when he was pissed, allegedly. I didn't hear that one, Raymond Blood, but I mean, it could be true. You never know.
Oh gosh, a buddy or a buddy of a buddy.
Did you hear this one? Chris is saying that two people. I don't know. I mean, there's always three sides to a story. What was the argument about? Do we know?
Yeah, and why is it not on why have we not got mobile phone evidence of this shit? It's like UFOs, man. Like all this stuff, but no, all these phones and cameras everywhere, and not one bit of credible evidence of UFOs. And then it's the same with Parky. How am I, dude? Yeah, this is not good. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
What? Maybe it's like the Bigfoot. I've seen Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect comparison there, right? Someone's got to have that on camera of Parky squaring up with Mullen's dad. And if it's going to be, I mean, it sounds like it was at what did he say? It was at a restaurant or something.
Is that right?
I don't know. Where are we?
Mo was rooting for Paul's
they were drunk.
dad. Parky was pissed. Sorry. Here's my dumb American. Pissed as in like upset, or pissed as in like drunk? I don't. Someone tell me. I see Rousey's like, he and I are both trying to figure it out in this delay here. And apologies for that delay. Hold up. Are you the stoner that doesn't believe aliens, Rousey? Oh dear.
Oh no, I believe, dude. I believe. I just don't believe we've got evidence. There we go. Deep dive. Conspiracy theories. Yeah.
We'll do that show later. Chris said upset. Okay, laughing at you. Well, go watch a movie called that.
See, when you say pissed as an Aussie, if you say pissed, that just means drunk.
Yeah.
Like an Aussie saying, if you want to drink alcohol, I'm just going to have some piss. That's an Aussie thing. That's it sounds weird, but it's just like what's another funny saying I've thought? There was one that was like having a root. That's another Aussie thing for that means getting it on.
Yeah,
having a root.
Blue pop. Having a root. John's in the chat today doing his bits. Interesting that Stockport played twice before you play in the league. You could be fourth by the time you play. Oh God! I think we're not
fucking matter. It'll all even itself out and stop port. Nah, fuck.
We're not gonna lose a game for the rest of the season.
That's a big call.
Big call.
That's a big call.
Yeah.
I'll believe that if we win every single game in February away.
Ooh.
That's a really big call, but I like it. I like the way you think. That is really good.
Yeah, I'm going full Phil Jackson. I'm full Jackson. Phil Jackson. I'm going all in. I'm going fully right there with it. There you go. There you go. Matt Al says, okay, there you go. I don't know. And Aliens is good topic for the local stoner show. Yes.
The local stoner show. That is brilliant. I love that. We got to do that.
Yeah, the local stoner show. Yeah. There you go. A lot of locals out there. Any other news that you want to hit up today too? Again, just going back to the beginning, and please smash a like and subscribe to the local pundit if you haven't already. We're on the road to 2,000 and then 50,001, and go like and subscribe to Two Beards Wrexham AFC podcast as well. It's awesome. We love to cross multiply, which is great. We're like gremlins here. Feed us water and we will grow. But anything else?
Get over and abuse me in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, what do you think to the new cop?
Personally, for me, I just want to. The design, fine. It's not originally what people designed, what they said. Okay, I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. It looks different. They tried to make it look like something for the history with the brick. I like it. I think it's going to change the landscape of the games and the experience for everybody. I think it's great. I want to get it done. And you know what? The people that complain about certain things, color of the brick, not color of the brick, this, whatever, wasn't what they originally designed. The BS about the flag. I'm so happy. I want it to get done, and I'm so happy for the town and the team to have something being come to fruition. So get it done, and I'm excited about it. What do you think?
So much to talk about.
Go on.
I don't know. It's growing on me. It is growing on me. I kind of was a little bit like, but if the Wrexham locals love it, they're the ones that get the more say because they're the ones that have to live with it every day. So if they love it, then I'll support it. But yeah, I'm all in for the locals, mate. I'm already there.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, in my mind, I'm there. I'm there. Yeah,
we were going on a good tangent there with the UFO talk and all that sort of stuff. Like, this is just brilliant. It's great. Yeah. We can do this all night if you want. All night live stream, you reckon?
Yeah, all night liver. Let's do it. We got to fix your internet first. I mean, they were lying about the underscore internet. Maybe it's my internet. I don't know. Who cares? We're working through it though. John Grill, people hate change. Listen, get it done. Like, just get it done. Stop complaining about the little things. So be so happy that it's gonna, that something like that is gonna be built. I know the old cop is special and beautiful, but it's gonna be magnificent. It's gonna change the face of the Stoke Keras, and people are gonna love it. They're gonna love it. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I like how you can extend it to 7,000 seats and the plans, the layouts. Did you end up showing that?
Yeah, we showed
the stream.
Yeah. Bring it up. Yeah. Let me see. Here you go. See, look, touching buttons here. That's how we do on the local pundit here.
No stripper pops in that.
No, not yet. Yeah, there's the plans right there. This is like this to me. This one right here gets me excited. I love that. That's beautiful. That is awesome.
That is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. And all that, the screens in there. I mean, just imagine what that's going to look like, Rao. Holy God, right?
Holy God. It's going to look good. That's going to look really good.
They're talking about the bricks. They're talking about the bricks being a part of the heritage. And, I understand that. I mean, I don't think they went out of their way to try to not get them right. So I think they'll probably correct it. It's only a rendering too, but I think I'm excited about it. What did Aid speak about it? Does he like it?
Yeah, he loves it. Yeah, he loves it. He thinks it's awesome. Which, It's cool. It's growing on me. Like, it was a little bit, but for him, it's like, fucking love it. So, you know, I guess it's just one of those things. Like, because you see, in my opinion, the design they had before was actually probably better, and I quite like the look of that design over what they've done. But you can sort of see what they want to do with that new design, and probably how they're going to connect it all up and develop it stand by stand at a time, you know, so you don't need to do too much to the existing stands down either side.
Yeah.
So that's,
this is the one you're talking about,
I guess, what the
right?
thinking is. But yeah,
This is
yeah, I
like
love
that.
the look of that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that, I mean, those are early renderings, you know. So, but it's gonna be awesome. I mean, regardless, whatever. Like, you're not gonna please everybody, but Jesus, I mean, putting that in, it's gonna be awesome. Awesome. Should we
Sorry,
shuffle on
Josh.
out? It's all good. Should we shuffle on out? Get you back to
Yeah.
bed. Yeah. All right, brother. Good to see. When are you
Nah,
guys
I'm
going
gonna.
live again?
Oh, I don't know. I reckon I'm gonna go out the back and have some more.
Okay. All right. I'll let Rouse
Good
get out.
time, and I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I reckon so. We go, our show releases well, at the moment it's supposed to be every Wednesday, but because there's been Wednesday games, release every Friday, so it just depends on where the games fall. Yeah, so next week will be Friday.
Okay.
Thursday,
awesome.
if you're a fuckhead.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, get in early. Awesome. All right, well, go check out Two Beards Podcast. Thanks for coming in, brother. And yeah, if anything else breaks, we will be here live on the local pundit. Thank you all very much. Rousey, say hi to Aid. And you know, it's a good day. A room for one more. So on that bombshell, we will see you all soon.